Hi, Cancer. My name is Michelle Kelly. Welcome to This Is Your Sign. This is your January 2021 reading. Welcome. If you guys have already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please like, share, and subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up. It'll help me get more support on YouTube. I'm trying to grow my channel, and I'm in a ton of competition with a lot of other people. So when you get the thumbs up or the subscription, it definitely helps get your name out there and people get to watch these videos more. So if you find them helpful, I would really appreciate that. The first card is To the Sea. The next one is the Fates, and it's upside down. And the next one is Why, and it is upside down. So you guys, I'm going to dive a little deeper. To the Sea is going with the flow. So maybe you guys have been going with the flow. You love water. You're in your bathtub. You're reading. You're learning how not to go against the flow, and you're having peace. And as you're having peace, the Fates is upside down. But this is like whatever is meant for you is meant for you. It says fate, karma, acceptance, that there are things that you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. It is difficult to understand when painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery after all. Yet what we do with the circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges is how we rise up to greet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situations, to surrender to acceptance. Hang in there. Life will only get better. Act as if you believe that. The only thing you can control right now is your attitude. When you align with the Fates, be mindful of what you can and cannot change. Serenity will come to you. So you guys, this is about discernment. And discernment is discernment is a gift. This is recognizing what you can control and what you can't control. So maybe you had an idea and you thought things were supposed to go a certain way and they're not, and you're getting discouraged and you're starting to second guess and doubt yourself. You guys, whenever this is a hit to your ego, but not a hit to you. This is not personal. This is God, the divine, spirit, higher power, source, universe, the angels. They have a better plan for you. And this is not personal, and it feels like it is. So just because it feels like it doesn't mean it is. But processing that to realize when people reject you, and it feels like a rejection, it really is. Rejection is God's protection. The divine has a better plan for you. I know you can't see it right now. It's like you're really disappointed and hurt right now. It's okay to feel that way. It's gonna pass. It might pass like a kidney stone. But the next one is Why, and it's upside down. And it's like you did everything the right way. This girl has books, like she did all the research. It's not working out. And you can't understand why it's not working out. It doesn't make logical, physical sense to you. Maybe because if it did, you would stay in something or get involved in something that isn't really good for you. However, when this is happening, it is very hard to see it when you're in it. It's only when time has gone past and you can look back, or if you talk to a counselor or a therapist or a spiritual advisor, or you're in a 12-step program, that you have other people to give you a different perspective. So this is saying motives, driving the intention, the power of knowing why. Sometimes subconsciously denying the truth may drive you towards a specific outcome that actually aligns with the attention hidden from your awareness. For example, you might want to be prominent in your profession, but your desire is not really about sharing your talents, but about making yourself feel better, because fame would cause people to admire and approve of you. Or you may want to reunite with a partner who reconnects you because you believe that your love continues to be strong, but deep down you really desire to have the last word with the person. Now is the time for deep soul searching out of the why that drives your choices. What you uncover will set you free and bring you ever closer to the happiness you seek. So you guys, this is your ego. Your ego is guarding you and protecting you, and it's keeping you. It was there to help keep you safe. You needed that. You needed your ego to protect you. But what this reading is telling me right now is that your ego is easing God out. It is a false belief in yourself. It is maybe whatever you're going after right now was feeding your small self, and you need yourself to heal and not to have your ego fed. It is now working against you and harming you. Where before it was there to help protect you and keep you safe, you're now learning you are safe and you don't need this protection anymore. But however, having it be removed, and how is this process? It fucking sucks. It hurts. It takes a long time. You get blows and hits to yourself constantly, and it's painful. But even though it is all of the above, it's also beautiful, because your heart is starting to open and shine through. When you are sincere and genuine, that's when people want to be near you. If you are not able to be sincere and genuine right now, you learned how not to be because you had to protect yourself. So this reading is not just about having your ego removed, protecting yourself. This is about you're on your process and journey how to have that removed. But this is saying it's okay. It doesn't mean you're a terrible person, and it doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It means you are safe and your walls are starting to come down. And you know how they come down? Brick by brick. And maybe you might take a brick out and have to peek with one eye just to see if it's safe out there. And maybe you take one brick down and you might put a piece of clear plexiglass just so you can peek out of your house just to see if it's okay out there. And then maybe as time goes on, you'll remove another brick. But this is a process. It does not happen overnight. What you needed to do to keep yourself safe, to guard you and protect you, it took you a long time to build that. So it's going to take you a long time to unbuild that. So cut yourself some slack, Cancer. Go easy on yourself. Give yourself a break. This says coming into power. I step into my power boldly and confidently. So you guys, as your bricks are coming down and your wall is being removed, you are coming into your divine power and purpose. So this is a process. It's happening little by little. You're starting to see little signs. I'm going to give you some signs you might start to see. You might see a feather. You might see pennies. You might see dimes. You might see a butterfly. You might see a special bird. You might see a special plant or flower. You might hear a song on the radio. Somebody might call you out of the blue. You might see a truck go by with a sign on it that you're like, is that for me? Yes, it is. If you're driving past a building, like a church where they have a board with a message on it, and you're like, oh my God, is that for me? Yes, it is. So like, you're getting to see these little signs here and there. If you're seeing numbers, 111, 222, 333, you look at the clock and it's 11:11. These are all signs from the divine that they see you, they hear you, you are on the right path. You guys are on the right path. Opening to love. My heart is open. So this is a heart flame. A heart is opening with flames, but it's on a boat with water that, like, if you feel like your heart's on fire, I'm putting this shit out. It's like you're opening it up, but then you're like, I have water to put this out just in case it's not safe for me. So it's like, but then there's this flag with hearts on it. So you guys are safe. You are protected. It's okay to show your heart. People who are going to take advantage of your vulnerability are not well people, and you need to spend the least amount of time with them as possible. That is all. If people are intentionally harming and hurting you, that is abuse, and you need to remove yourself. But I don't think most people set out to intentionally harm and hurt us. I hope that wasn't the case for you. I really hope it wasn't the case for you. A lot of times, hurt people hurt people. But this is saying, like, you think that you're on this boat all by yourself with your heart wide open and like, and you can't trust it. But it's like, yes, you can. You can trust your heart. You guys have beautiful hearts. You are psychic. You guys can trust yourself, and you don't have to constantly guard yourself. It is exhausting, and it keeps people away from you. Being in the flow. This is the second time, and this girl is like soaring. I am in the flow of the universe. You guys, you got two cards of to the sea and being in the flow. So this is like, okay, you're practicing going with the flow. You might get scared and go back in. And you might come out and stay out for a little bit longer and then go back in. So like, it's just, you have to practice trusting yourself. And maybe you can put yourself out there for a little bit, but then you retract and you're like, oh my God, should I have done that? Should I have said that? What if I did this? What if this person does this? How to stay out of your head. It says, embark on a new adventure. I savor the wonders of the world. Embark on a new adventure. I savor the wonders of the world. So like, this is like, you guys are out seeing the world with child-like eyes. You guys never got to be a child. I'm really sorry for that. You had to go straight into adulthood. That is horrible, and I'm so sorry that happened to you. You were the kid. I'm gonna cry. I cry during these readings and I can't even help it, but it's like I can feel your pain and your sadness, Cancer. It's like what happened to you wasn't fair, and I'm sorry that happened to you. And it's like you're gonna get to start to see the world and the earth like a child for the first time, and with childlike eyes, and you are allowed to do that. You guys deserve that. You have to stop trying to protect yourselves. It is exhausting, and it's time for you guys to get out there and see the world and let other people see you see the world. I'm gonna do a few more cards. You guys can start releasing some of this. you might have to go, not you might, you need to go and seek outside professional help. Please do that for yourself. You deserve it. You are worth it. It is not a sign of weakness, not at all. It doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It means it's time for you guys to start healing, and it's okay if you don't know how to do this. You never learned. Metamorphosis. This is beautiful. Trust the process and be patient. Yeah, right. Becoming cannot be rushed. Change is beautiful. This is a butterfly. You guys, you had to cocoon. You had to cocoon and guard and protect yourself. You are I can't think of the word, but you are transforming into a beautiful butterfly. Your wings are just starting. You're just starting to trust your wings. Like, first of all, you know you have wings, but you're just starting to trust that you have them. But you just don't get up one day and just fly. You might get up and, you know, flicker your wings and then come down. And then next day you might flicker some more and you might come down. And the next day you might not be able to get up at all. And that's okay. And then maybe the next day you can do it for a little bit longer. So this is like, trust the process and be patient. Being patient is the hardest thing ever. And so it's like, do the things that bring you joy and make you happy. If you don't know what they are yet, this is your time to start looking for your happiness. The next one is gentleness. Green is love and healing. And it says strength is gentle. True kindness has wings. Love in action endures. You guys, there's birds on here. Beautiful wings. You are a lot stronger than you know. I know you guys needed to hear that. You are strong. And how to be gentle with yourself? Practice. Just practice. What would you tell somebody that you love? You would tell them, be patient. You know what? My girlfriend said this to me one time. Would you expect a person with lung cancer to be able to run a mile? And my answer for that was, if they're related to me, I think they should run 2 miles. So you would not expect a person with lung cancer to be able to run at all. And expecting yourself or anybody else to be able to run when they are sick is just insanity. So like, the expectations that you've had on yourself are so unrealistic. And this is saying, be gentle with yourself. You need to go have somebody teach you how to be gentle with yourself. The next one is rebirth. No matter what happens, you can find new wings. Rise from the past and accept the positive change that is coming. You guys don't need new wings. You've already had them. You have your wings. You are dusting them off. Being reborn is a process. What would you tell a baby? Would you tell a baby who was born to get up and run a mile or to walk? Like, babies are just supposed to lay there and like put their feet up in the air and do happy baby. And like, everybody gets so excited when they just do anything. And like, this is what it's saying for you guys. Anything you do, get excited about. Do not minimize. Nobody expects a baby to run before they can crawl, before they can walk. So I'm asking you to apply that to yourself. The next one is kindness. Live with compassion. Open your heart to all life forms. Be an angel with hands. Okay, guys, what I'm getting from this is, first of all, you already are an angel with hands. I don't know who ever taught you that you weren't or you're not. You are already an angel, and it is safe for you to trust yourself and that you have wings. You are learning how to fly for the first time in your life, and you need to go and find people that can do this, that you trust. So I'm asking you to be kind to yourself, Cancer. You guys have survived a lot of trauma and you are coming out of it, and congratulations. The divine sees you and recognizes that in you. This is your sign signing off for the month of January.